Chairman Figueroa, I think.
Speaker, ready.
Let's go. Today is Wednesday, July 8, 2020. Day 8 of the 6th special session of the 21st Congress will now come to order. May we all bow our heads for a moment of silent prayer. Would you clerk? Roll call.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Aye.
Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Paul,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Hey, man.
Senator Usmao, Senator Wally, Speaker Simina,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members are present.
We do have a quorum to transact business. Next item, reading of the journal. Floor Leader Harbert.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, Good morning to you and all honorable members, as well as our staff and all those who are observing online and other means. And I move that we dispense with the reading of the journal.
And second,
Second.
moved and seconded that we dispense with the reading of the journal. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. We now dispense with the reading of the journal. Just a word of note to members. Chief Clerk has sent out all the journals, daily journals for our last regular session. So please enjoy the readings and make any kind of corrections you after your statements or words, and send them to Chief Clerk for editing. Okay, next item, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, item 6, FSM Supreme Court Communications, there are none.
Continue.
Item 7, Member Communications, none. Item 8, Departmental Communications, also none. Item 9, Agency or Governmental Authority Communications, on receipt of number 21-63.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. All right. Congress is back in session. Assigned that communication, Chief Clerk. Next item.
Item 10, State Communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, continue.
Item 11, State Supreme Court Communications, none. Item 12, Municipal or Town Communications, also none. Item 13, Foreign Government Communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, we're now on our order of the day. Item 14, Standing Committee Reports. Do we have any, Chief Clerk?
Mr. Speaker, for report or standing committee reports awaiting the 24 hours requirement, we have awaiting list number 21-30.
Okay, short recess, subject to call of the chair. Conference is back in session. We're still on the awaiting list. Chairman Cullen,
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I move that we try and place the said bill on the order of business for today.
given your report 21-53.
Yes.
Okay, any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that standing committee report number 21-53 be placed on the standing committee reports calendar for action for Leader Harbor.
And Mr. Speaker, move to suspend any relevant rule that may impede our action on the motion made by Honorable Paul.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the relevant rules, in particular those rules requiring a 24 hours of waiting period for a report, that that they be suspended. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Those relevant rules are suspended. So let's vote on the main motion. Those in favor of adoption of the motion to place standing committee report number 21-53 say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The motion is adopted. Standing committee report 21-53 is placed on the standing committee report calendar for action. Chief Clerk?
Mr. Speaker, for standing committee reports, we have standing committee report number 21-53 on Congressional Bill number 21-227 from your Committee on TNC or Transportation and Communication for adoption.
Okay, Chairman Cullen?
Move for adopt said report. Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt the standing committee report 21-53. Okay, discussion on the report. Short recess subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're discussing Report 21-53. Any further discussion on the report? If none, there's no objection. Let's vote. Debate is closed, so let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of standing committee report number 21-53 say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Standing committee report 21-53 is adopted by Congress. Next report, Chief Clerk.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Call of the chair. Congress is back in session. There's no other report. Next item, Chief Clerk. Chief Clerk, next item. Special committee report. Do we have any?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Item 15, special committee reports. There are none.
Okay, next item.
Item 16, assignment of measures and communications. We have a referral sheet 21-87.
Okay, Chairman and members of the committees, review that for your planning purposes. Next item.
Item 17, unfinished business, none.
Okay, next item. Item 18 is bill calendar. First bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, the first bill is CB number 21-239 CD2 for second reading. CB number 21-239 CD2. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-178 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-01, 21-07, 21-36, 21-53, 21-56, 21-102, 21-115, and 21-137 by amending sections 4, 5, and 6 thereof to change the use and allotee of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei and Chuk states and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
So moved, Mr. Speaker.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 21-239 CD2. Discussion. Any discussion?
Question.
Questions been called for? There's no objection.
Short recess.
Short recess, call adjourned. Congress is back in session. We're still discussing number 21-239 CD2. If there is no objection, discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of the delegations. Chairman Fakir will cast the vote for Yap. Chipper,
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
order is of the chair. Conference is back in session. We were about to vote. So if there's no objection, let's vote. Chief Burke. Roll call.
Yes, State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos.
Yes.
State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Kashai, Chairman Wale. Chairman Wale.
Yes.
State of Yap, Chairman Figueroa.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, all the states voted in favor.
For that reason, CB number 21-239 CD2 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, the next bill is CP number 21-238, CD1 for second reading. CP number 21-238, CD1. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 21-43 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-54, 21-71, 21-82, 21-103, and 21-107 by amending sections 4, 5, and 6 thereof to change the use and allotment of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei and Chuk states and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Fakir.
Move for the passage of the bill on second and final reading.
Second.
Moved and seconded that Congress adopt CP number 21-238, CD1. Okay, discussion. Any discussion? Chairman Romulo?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish to offer a floor amendment on behalf of Speaker Simina to the said bill. And I believe it's been linked and distributed, so move for the adoption.
Second.
Short recess, subject to the of the chair. Come back. Congress is back in session. Chairman Fakir?
Thank you, Speaker. I move to defer action on the bill to tomorrow's calendar. Bill calendar.
Any second?
Second.
Then moved and seconded that CP number 21-238, CD1 be deferred to tomorrow's session. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP number 21-238, CD1 is deferred to tomorrow's session. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-245 for second reading. CP number 21-245 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 16-49 as amended by Public Laws number 16-68, 16-76, 17-06, 17-10, 17-23, 17-30, 17-32, 17-45, 17-82, 17-85, 18-28, 18-45, 18-59, 18-86, 19-11, 19-106, 19-110, 20-108, and 21-16 by amending Section 5 thereof for the purpose of changing the use of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs in Chuk State and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figure,
Move for the passage of the bill on second and final read.
okay.
Second.
There's no objection. It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 21-245 on second and final reading. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. Let's vote by roll call of delegations. The clerk.
State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos.
Yes.
State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Kushai, Chairman Wali.
Yes.
State of Yap, Chairman Figuer.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states vote 4.
For that reason, CB number 21-245 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill. The clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-251 for second reading. This is a bill for an act to appropriate the sum of $2.1 million from the general fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2020, for the purpose of funding public projects and social programs for the people of Yap, Kushai, Pohnpei, and Chuk states, and for other purposes.
Short recess,
Short
subject to
recess.
Congress is back in session. Chairman Figure.
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer action on Congress Bill 21-251 to tomorrow's bill calendar.
Second.
Second.
And seconded that CB 21-251 be deferred to tomorrow's bill calendar. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP number 21-251 is deferred to tomorrow's bill calendar. Short recess, subject to call of the chair. bill calendar. Congress is back in session. Chief Clerk, do we have any other bills?
Mr. Speaker, for first reading, we have CP number 21-227, which was attached to report 21-53 adopted earlier. And this is a bill to further amend Public Law number 10-72 as amended by Public Laws numbers 10-103 and 16-26 by amending Section 6 thereof in order to modify the composition of the Board of the of the Caroline Island Air Corporation by replacing the Chief Executive Officer with the Secretary of the Department of Transportation, Communications, and Infrastructure as ex officio board member and for other purposes, and this is for first reading.
Okay, Chairman Kulat.
Move for passage on the first reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-227. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading. Chief Clerk?
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Coland,
Yes.
Leader Harper,
Aye.
Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Yeah, man.
Senator Orsmal, Senator Welly,
Raise your hand.
Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mrs. Speaker, 13 members, 4-4.
For that reason, CP number 21-227 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill. Do we still have any bill, Chief Clerk?
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker,
Vice Speaker Moses, you have the floor.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you, members, and those who are observing. I have several bills to withdraw and place. So if I may, I would like to withdraw and place the following bills. CB number 21-227, 21-236, 21-247, 21-250, 21-252, 21-253, 21-254, 25-255, 21-256, 21-257, 21-258, and 21-259. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any second?
Second.
Moved and seconded that the following bills, should we just have to call the chair? Session, there was a motion to withdraw from committees and place on the bill calendar for first reading action the following bills: 21-236, 21-247, 21-250, 21-252, 21-253, 21-254, 21-255, 21-256, 21-257, 21-258, and 29-259. So those in favor of that motion to withdraw and place those bills on the first reading calendar, say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Those following bills are now withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for action. First bill, Chief Clerk. Short recess subject to call of the chair. conference is back in session. We're still on the bill counter. There were some bills that were withdrawn from committees and placed on the bill counter for first reading action. First bill, Chipper.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-236 for first reading. CB number 200 or 21-236. This is a bill for an act to further amend Section 805 of Title 54 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia as annotated, as amended by Public Law number 18-107, to exempt the extra 20% of the share of revenues collected to the national government from being deposited into the state sub-accounts of the FSM Trust Fund to make technical corrections and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Speaker. I move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Any second?
Second.
Moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-236. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection.
Mr. Speaker,
Oh, okay with that. Vice Speaker? Yes, you have the floor.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to make note for the record that this has come about due to concerns by the states with regards to the declining, the projected decline in our local revenues. And also, the states have been concerned because the national government has been garnishing a portion of their local revenues to repay certain debts. And as mentioned last session by Senator Pollack in his proposed resolution to ask the president to communicate with these lending institutions if there is any sort of relief they can provide to the national government, and in turn the national government will relieve some of the debt service by the states. And this also, it was proposed in the president's proposed supplemental budget request that $700 odd be appropriated, and Congress decided not to. So this is the alternative to that, as I read the proposed bill. Instead of appropriating it in the supplemental budget, we do as we did with our contributions into our trust fund that we passed by law, and then now we're doing it to the FSM's 20% share that was dedicated to the state sub-accounts in the trust fund. And now the proposal, it will be going directly to the states to to alleviate some of their concerns. I know it won't take care of the entire concerns, but at least it's a step toward helping the states. So thank you, Mr. Speaker, for introducing the bill, and I hope that we can pass it on first and second reading. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Vice Speaker, for the explanation. Yes, first of all, it's for the pandemic's preparation needs of the states, and secondly, for the other requirements, other applications of the states, especially the debt servicing of these garnished loans that were used to garnish the state's local revenue. And certainly this will go only for 2 fiscal years during the pandemic, so it is not something that is indefinite. Okay, any further discussion? If none,
Mr. Speaker.
Leader Herbert.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, Palik first, then Floor Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to state for the record that I rise in full support of this bill. This has been requested, relief has been requested from the state governments in any form. And thank you, Vice Speaker Moses, for a comprehensive explanation on the objective of this bill and our intentions. So fully support this, and I know that the state governments will truly appreciate the action of Congress to address some of their financial needs vis-a-vis COVID-19. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator Palik. Florida Harbor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Actually, I don't have anything to say relating to the content of the bill. I just want to ask my question so that I know where to vote on the bill. And I want to ask Honorable Collins and Berman whether they support the bill or not.
For the people of Chuk, yes. But for politics, no.
Thank you for calling out our two colleagues who been challenged by.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Florida Harbor. Any other discussion? If none, if there's no objection, discussion.
But,
is closed.
Speaker,
Oh, who's that?
Speaker.
Yes, go ahead.
yes, just alluded to what my good floor leader was saying. I know everything has been politics. So I know that they were requesting this for some of the political activities going on in our states. So I don't mind.
Well, they cannot do anything. They cannot do anything without the legislative action. It has to be legislated because that's a general fund money. Yes, Chairman Figueroa.
Yeah, I just want to say that although, and I'm grateful that Congress, and I hope that the bill garners enough support, but I hope that the state, because most of this that earlier mentioned about the national government garnishing the state's revenue, I just want to make sure that the state does not think that it's going to happen for a longer period. As you said, it's going to be just for 2, because the state did approve by their state law or requirements for the national government to guarantee those loans, and in the event that they're default, they authorize the national government to garnish. I just want to make sure, and since most of these loans go to water development projects and other development projects, that they do manage their projects well so that they can generate revenue and pay for the loan after after the 2 years. The water, I'm sure, in the case of YAP, the customers are still paying for their water loan. It's just the way I think the management of the projects. But I don't think YAP is behind their payment. We'll see.
So, Speaker,
Thanks, Chairman Figueroa. Chairman Cullen.
yes, for the acknowledgement is for Chuk, because I don't have any reference on this proposed bill. Is it for the court judgment or for other needs?
No, it's for their pandemics preparations and for the debt relief. I mean, not the kind of debt relief they have in Chuk, but to relieve the loans, repayments to ATB and the like.
So do we specify in the law?
Well, the Chuk legislature will do it. It's not that it will just go down and go to the governor. It will go down and the legislature will have to appropriate and designate specific use. So it's a difference. Okay.
I know. So
Okay.
I think my vote will not support this one.
Well, and now you're getting political. So let's look
No,
at.
because seriously, I've been experiencing this because Remember the infrastructure that we appropriate for Chuk? Went ahead and then legislature was reappropriating it for something else. But I'm afraid if the legislature will do that the same way, which is I don't agree with it.
Okay, well, this is first reading. We can do first reading and you can prepare your amendments if you have anything specific to Chuk. That we can entertain. Okay? All right, any further?
Speaker, before we close, just for the record, Fernie S. Perman fully support the bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
We're getting a lot of votes for that statement. So thank you for your support. Any further discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading, Speaker.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian? Yes. Senator Figuer?
Yes.
Senator Coolant?
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper?
Well, since Gordon is yes, I'm also yes.
Senator Conman?
Hey,
Vice Speaker Moses?
Aye.
Senator Nat? Senator Pollack?
Yes.
Senator Perlman?
Aye.
Senator Romulo?
No.
Senator Usman? Senator Wally? Speaker Simina?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted in favor.
For that reason, CP number 21-236 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-247 for first reading. CP number 21-247 is a bill for an act to amend Section 803 of Title 11 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia as annotated, as amended, in order to provide a fine as penalty for violation of a presidential decree relating to an emergency and for other purposes.
you know, to specify, and that's what we need to lock it in.
Chairman Romano,
236.
Move for adoption of the said bill.
Second.
We just pass it.
it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-247. Discussion. Discussion. Is this subject to call of the chair? Congress is back in session. We're discussing CP 21-247. Chairman Figuer?
Yeah, thank you, Speaker. Can somebody enlighten me what the penalties are, both criminal and civil?
Well, short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're still on CP 21-247. Any further discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading, Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Yes.
Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Romulo, Senator Perman, sorry, Senator Romulo,
Yes.
Senator Usmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Simina. Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted in favor.
CP number 21-247 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-250 for first reading. CP number 21-250 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-53 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-57, 20-61, 20-69, 20-90, 20-91, 20-96, 20-132, 21-92, and 21-135 by amending Section 4 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding priority infrastructure projects and other projects and programs in the state of Chuuk and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Second.
Moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-250. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, if there's no objection, discussion is closed. So let's vote by
Sir, Regis, please. Sir, Regis.
the call of the chair. Okay. Congress is back in session. We're still discussing CP 21-250. If there's no objection, discussion is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. First reading.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Aye.
Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Am I?
Senator Usmal, Senator Wally,
Yes.
Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
CP number 21-250 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Just for information, Mr. Speaker, all the first bills are now lined up properly on your portable. So the next bill is CB number 21-252 for first reading. CB number 21-252 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 19-89 as amended by Public Laws numbers 19-94, 19-127, 19-151, 19-159, 20-6, 20-32, 20-136, 21-13, 21-87, and 21-132 by amending Section 6 thereof to change the allotee of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding public projects and social programs in the state of Chuuk and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-252. Discussion? Any discussion on 252? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. First reading, Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coolant,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Yes.
Senator Conman,
Yay.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Aye.
Senator Usmal, Senator Wally,
Yes.
Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
Right, CP number 21-252 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, short recess subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Okay, next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-253 for first reading. This is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law 19-64 as amended by Public Laws numbers 19-81, 19-97, 19-120, 19-137, 20-29, 20-86, 20-119, and 21-31 by amending Section 2 thereof to change the lapse date of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding public projects and social programs in the state of Koshai and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Yes, been moved.
Second.
The Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-253. Discussion? Any discussion? If none, if there's no objection, discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Yes.
Senator Conman,
Amen.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Amen.
Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally, Senator Wally,
Yes.
Speaker Simina. Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
CP number 21-253 has passed conference on first reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk, short recess subject to call of the chair.
Four is the next one.
Okay, conference is back in session. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-254 for first reading. CB number 21-254. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 18-117 as amended by Public Laws numbers 18-120, 19-04, 19-08, 19-35, 19-49, 19-59, 19-76, 19-102, 20-26, 20-117, 21-27, and 21-114 by amending Section 6 thereof to change the lapse date of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding public projects and social programs for the people of the states of Yap, Kushai, Pohnpei, and Chuk, and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Any second?
Second.
Again.
Moved and seconded to conference pass on first reading CP number 21-254. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there is no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman,
A.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Amen.
Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally,
Yes.
Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
CP number 21-254 has passed conference on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-255 for first reading. CP number 21-255. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 17-68 as amended by Public Laws numbers 17-71, 17-81, 17-84, 17-89, 17-90, 18-03, 18-10, 18-13, 18-32, 18-46, 18-58, 18-87, 18-95, 19-16, 19-47, 19-89, 19-98, 19-123, 20-28, 20-107, and 21-32 by amending Section 6 thereof for the purpose of changing the allotee and lapse date of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs in each of the states and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Any second? Been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-255. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, if there's no objection, discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland,
Yes.
Senator Floor Leader Harper,
Boy,
Senator Coleman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Am I?
Senator Usmal, Senator Wali,
yes,
Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
CP number 21-255 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
sure, recess. Sure, recess.
Orders. Call the chair. Leader. Congress is back in session. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-256. It's a bill for first reading. This is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 17-36 as amended by Public Laws numbers 17-48, 17-78, 17-87, 18-36, 18-60, 18-65, 18-84, 19-22, 19-109, 20-17, 21-18, and 21-124 by amending Section 6 thereof to change the allotee of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs in the state of Koshai and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Again.
That's moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-256. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote, Chief Clerk, by roll call of members. Please read it.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Yes.
Senator Wiley,
Yes.
Speaker Semina,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
CB number 21-256 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-257 for first reading. This is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-60 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-65, 20-75, 20-85, 20-97, 20-150, 21-69, 21-84, 21-100, and 21-129 by amending Section 4 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs in the state of Pohnpei and for other purposes.
Chairman Forget.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Second. Any
Second.
Been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CB number 21-257. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading, Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman,
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo,
Aye.
Senator Ursmal, Senator Wiley,
Yes.
Speaker Semina,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
CB number 21-257 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-258 for first reading. CB number 21-258 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 21-19 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-39, 21-74, and 21-109 by amending Sections 6 and 8 thereof in order to clarify when the Constitutional Convention shall reconvene after the coronavirus emergency, to clarify that delegates will not be paid during the extended recess, to clarify the time frame to vote on proposed amendments, and for other purposes.
Chairman Romulo.
Move for adoption of the bill on first reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CB number 21-258. Discussion. Any discussion? Short recess. Up to the call of the chair. Go back and take care of it. Congress is back in session. We're discussing CB 21-258. Any further discussion? If none, there's an objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading, Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa, Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Berman, Senator Romolo,
Amen.
Senator Usamal, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted in favor.
For that reason, CP number 21-258 has passed conference on first reading. Next bit, Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-259, first reading, for first reading. CP number 21-259 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-93 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-98, 20-120, 20-133, and 21-98 by amending sections 1 and 2 thereof to change the use and lapse state of funds previously appropriated therein to fund priority infrastructure projects and other public projects and social programs in the state of Kushai and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa. Chairman Figueroa.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved that Congress pass CP number 21-259 on first reading. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there is no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading. Chief Clerk.
Chairman, Senator Aritos,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Copeland,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman,
Aye.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romolo,
Amen.
Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted in favor.
CP number 21-259 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, short recess subject to call of the chair. Now, we're going to on resolution calendar. There is none. Congress is back in session. If there is no objection, we will now go down to item 19, resolution calendar, Chief Clerk.
There are no resolutions, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, item 20.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Introduction of bills and resolutions.
Okay, if you have any measure to introduce, pass them on to Chief Clerk for introduction. Next item. Oh,
Mr.
did someone-
Speaker.
Oh, sorry about that, Senator Christian. Yes, Senator Christian, you have the floor.
Are we miscellaneous business? Can we
Yes,
be
we're-
there? We haven't been there for a long time.
Okay, if you wish, we can go down. Okay, Chief Clerk, let's accommodate
Aye.
Senator Christian's. Next item, 21.
21, miscellaneous communications, none, Mr. Speaker. Item 22, miscellaneous business.
Well,
Mr. Speaker,
Senator Christian, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, oftentimes in my political life, I've been asked about the relationship between our country, the Federated States of Micronesia, and the United States of America. My answer had always been an honest, with some caveat, but that our relationship with the United States is one not to be questioned on its integrity, at least upon its building by the people who built the Compact of Free Association, on which we take care of this relationship between the United States and us. But the relationship between the United States and the FSM and Micronesia in general did not just begin in 1986. It came before that. It came as a result of the end of the war, World War II in the Pacific, when Micronesia became a ward of the United Nations and administered by the United States. But it also goes beyond that. The arrival of the American missionaries into the Micronesian area quite literally opened America to the Pacific. And as such, as a citizen of the FSM and one who has professed that we have a good relationship with one of the best countries in the world, I am sorry to see that the United States has chosen to leave the WHO, the World Health Organization, under the current administration. I would be remiss not to say that it saddens me, but what is it that I can do about it? It needs to be remembered that whatever the United States does today to itself has tangent effect on people who are literally partnered with them, either by choice or by dictate, the territories, or by countries like the FSM, Palau, and Marshalls, where we chose, at least had some freedom of choosing to be a partner with the United States. So whatever good happens with the United States, we're proud of. Whatever bad happens to the United States, it makes us sad too. Whatever bad that the United States does that would hurt people of America would also hurt people in Micronesia. In particular, at this time of the pandemic, where the whole world relies on each other to support the research and the establishment of scientific results to give us a vaccine for the virus that we face today. Our partner, the United States of America, has chosen to abandon the United Nations WHO organization. Yes, it is true that the United States is the biggest contributor to the WHO fund. But that is to be expected. The United States is the #1 economy in the world. And as such, I'd like to say that it saddens me to see that the administration of the United States has decided to formally announce their withdrawal from the United Nations Organization of the World Health Organization. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and members.
Thank you very much, Senator Christian. As always, you are one of our statesmen in this nation, and we always appreciate your wise thoughts, thinking on such global issues. It is a global pandemic. It's not a Chinese pandemic or US pandemic. It is a global matter. So yes, it is unfortunate that the United States saw it fit to withdraw from that very important organization while this pandemic is raging across the globe. So it's a step back for humanity in terms of the, kind of response, global response that we always need, especially us, the small countries, poor countries, who need to depend on the resources and skills and knowledge of these industrialized nations. So thank you for that statement, Senator Christian. Any other miscellaneous business? If none, there's no objection. Announcement. Chairman Figure. Oh,
No announcement.
okay, Chairman Wale. Announcement. You have any announcement?
Speaker, no announcement.
Okay, thank you, Chairman Wale. Chairman Berman.
Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Your Committee on HSA, we have a oversight hearing with the, all the task force at 3 o'clock Pohnpei time.
Rodriguez, subject to call of the chair. Chief Clerk, take note, there is no announcement from External Affairs Committee. Okay, let's read to it with Chairman Berman. Can you please restate your announcement? We kind of got
Yes,
lost.
again, thank you. Your Committee on HSA have a oversight hearing today at 3 o'clock Pohnpei time regarding the, we will be talking about the resolution, and meeting the FSM task force and the other task force from the states. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chairman Berman. Take note, members of HSA and the staff, make sure the relevant participants from the state's task forces are also informed and getting connected into our system, or whether they will show up at our own our offices in the other states. Okay, thank you, Chairman Berman. Chairman Ned.
Thank you, Speaker. No announcement.
Thank you, Chairman Ned. Chairman Cullen. Chairman Cullen, any announcement?
No announcement.
Too much campaigning through the night. That's why you're always sleepy. Okay. Thank you, Chairman Cullen. Chairman Conman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No announcement.
Okay, Chairman Romano.
Thank you. Your Committee on GENCO will hold a hearing with TOJ starting tomorrow at 1:30 Chuk time.
Okay, take note, the members of Triangle Committee, continue with your budget hearing this time with TOJ also. Okay, any announcement, Senator Palik?
Thank you, Speaker. No announcement.
Thank you. Senator Aridus?
Thank you, Speaker. No announcement.
Okay, Senator Christian, you have any announcement?
Yes, move that we recess until tomorrow at 10.
Second.
Second.
It's been seconded. Can I just give the courtesy to Vice Speaker Moses if he has any announcement? Okay, thank you, Vice.
No announcement.
Thank you, Vice Speaker Moses. Okay, there's a motion pending It's been moved and seconded that Congress stand in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning troop time. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning troop time.
Chief Clerk,
Yes, Chairman Figueroa.